Two cutters through the middle. Aotearoa for three.
Kia ora, ni hao, namaste, konnichiwa, vanakam, talofa lava, malo elele, bulu vanaka, whakalofa lahi atu, and welcome everybody to the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament 2026, proudly brought to you by One Foundation and Hype Hockey. We're coming to you live from the National Hockey Centre here in North Harbour, New Zealand, on a beautiful Easter Friday and day one of this year's tournament. The New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament is in its 6th year now and has continued to develop into one of the top showcase hockey tournaments in the country. This unique event is not just about skill and execution, but the pride and passion that comes with representing your culture and representing your heritage. My name is Brad Pittman, and I'm joined in commentary this morning by Suresh Wallab, the NZHH President, New Zealand Heritage Hockey Board Member, and the master of the double bogey. S-Man, good morning, welcome in.
Hey, good morning, Brad. Thank you very much for that introduction. And hey, how many different languages did we have today? How awesome is that?
We'll tick off a couple. Yeah. That's the beauty of this tournament, I think, is we see some of the flags there in front of the dugouts to see the culture on display.
Yeah, it's great to see just a wide range of different cultures represented again, and just building on that heritage brand, which we've become to, it's come to love over the last few years, 6 years.
Yeah, that's right. 6 years ago, all started down in
Colmar.
In Colmar, south side of the city, and with 3 cultural teams then, plus a New Zealand 21s group, and now up to a wide range of different cultures represented, as we see a couple of the teams here this morning. Our first game up for the day and for the tournament this year is the New Zealand Asian women taking on the Fiji Heritage women. Of course, the New Zealand Asians are defending champs here, winning the final last year in just their second run around as an entity. So back for year number 3, the Asian women, who are in a new uniform for the first time, the white and pink singlets. They're looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, and both teams looking pretty sharp. We've got the Fijian team and a nice, I don't know if that's a pink. Is that a pink?
Yeah, I think they've called it a half-cooked salmon is what they're going with for the Fiji crew. But you're right, both teams looking pretty sharp. There's our umpires about to lead the teams out for today. It is Malika Davey and Dion Hawke, and they'll be in the yellow, and then the 2 captains leading the side out. Look like Devyanka Kumar and Isabella there as the teams come out. Yeah, just having a look at these 2 teams here. The Asian women, like I said, current defending champs. They've got some pretty exceptional players, pretty hard to go past. Julia King, of course, with all of her international experience, she'll be out there again for the Asian Dragons. There's Shuku Morimoto, proud as ever in goal. They also this year picked up Bella and Sasha Holt, a couple of local girls here from North Harbour. Looks like Bella will start in goal for this one. But a really good side that have grown over the couple of years here at Heritage. They're coached by Jess Ellis, who is unable to play this year.
Yeah, I think Jess is part of the men's squad as well, isn't she? She's taken on the lead in coaching both teams, which is great to see. Staying involved with your heritage, just giving back, which is awesome.
Absolutely, and then this Fiji Heritage team was their 2nd year at the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament. Like I said, captained by Devyanka Kumar, a couple of other players of note, Marika Magoon and her sister Nadia will be running around as well, and it's a good side. They've picked up a couple of extras for the weekend as well.
Yeah, it's great to see Devyanka out there again. Started playing 3 years ago, so the first year she played was for Indians, which is great. Gave her an introduction to it all, and she, being passionate Fijian, it's awesome that the Fijian got a team together, so she's able to represent her country.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like you said, this is what it's all about. As we see the 2 teams here get ready in their final huddles, there are the Asian Dragons going through their final messages from the players. And they're looking very relaxed, the Fiji Heritage ladies. They'll open our tournament this Easter Friday here from North Harbour. Once again, welcome you all to New Zealand Heritage Hockey 2026 in what is promising to be another epic instalment of the Heritage Hockey Weekend. And yes, it's been a big 12 months for the New Zealand Heritage Hockey brand. Of course, the junior sides having some fixtures between this and last, and then the senior section over to Melbourne as well. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there was a lot happening, wasn't there? It was a busy year, and it's still going. We've got a few more fixtures lined up for this year again. Hopefully, looking at Melbourne again, and we're off.
Yeah, it's the Asian side with first use of it. There is Julia King at the back. She'll command this side from that area of the field. Here's a little back and forth. Now the Asian team come forward. There's a bit of stick skill on display. They're still going via the free hit. Here comes Shanae Phillips just inside the circle. And defended well enough on the first instant. Fiji Heritage.
Yeah, the Asian team out pretty fast there, weren't they?
Yeah, and it's something we saw last year in their run to the title. They can play at real speed, this Asian side. They've picked up a couple of
younger legs.
A couple more, runners in their side. So just allows them to keep the pressure on these teams here.
Yeah, and I think after you'll notice that in the fourth day, legs are getting weary, but the younger legs just seem to keep on going, which is good to see.
Yeah, and here the Asian Dragons again through the long corner. There's the circle entry along the baseline. Look like Monet Garcia down there. She'll get it again here. The entry's in. It's a little untidy in front of goal. Shane Garcia just opts for the recycle through the captain. And the Fiji side will get it through the 16-yard hit. So Marika Magoon here on the ball, one of those players that did represent New Zealand Heritage over in Melbourne last year.
Yeah, had a good campaign, didn't she?
Yeah, and a number of players out here in this game actually were over in that group. So that one's a pass to the goalkeeper. Not sure that one was on the script for Fiji.
Did rather tidy it up. What we've got in goal today for Fiji is Neve, is it?
Yeah, Neva Smith. Looked like Kate Elliott, who is on the team sheet. She looked like she's hobbled by injury, yeah.
Sore.
Knee looked pretty strapped up. Kate Elliott, of course, coming off a PHL campaign with the Tridents at the back end of last year.
Yeah, Neva was part of that Heritage Under-18s camp.
Yep.
Played over here, high school hockey, Maharangi.
Yeah,
so
right.
Very good goalie.
Yep.
Very active. Played a few times for high school. We played up these ways. So.
And again, this Asian team just applying some attacking pressure here. Bit of stick skill by Shane Garcia. Here's the first shot. It's not a convincing one. She might get another go at it. And that one's over the back line. So first save called on there for Neva Smith. Pretty active in the press here, this Asian side, looking to turn the ball over high up the field, but Fiji do well here. Looking for players moving forward.
Oh, that was a nice ball through. Just couldn't get picked up by Pierre there.
Storm Dolan Robson there on the ball, but well won there by this Fiji team, and now their first opportunity to put the blowtorch on. There is Pia Hohepa in the middle of the field for the Fijian side.
Playing as a guest player for the Fijians.
Yep. Just trying to find a way through at the moment.
No whistle.
Yeah, no, nothing coming. So I'll break away here, the Asian side.
So a little drop pass just to relieve some pressure, but
yeah, well organised recycle there through Jules. And now the go forward. There's a player unmarked in the circle. Yes, first big opportunity here for the Asian side. And again, unfortunately, just got an unconvincing amount of it there on the shot.
Still a difficult save for the goal. He did well just to get that first touch out.
Yeah, it's often those ones we see make their way through early in the weekend. So yeah, 2 shots, 2 saves there for Neva Smith. And this time the Asian side just sitting out in a little more of a 65, and great entry from Fiji. It's Nadia Magoon there. Just rolls the ball out to Dakota Corringham, who can't link up going forward.
Just caught the foot there, I think. Yeah, both these uniforms are looking really smart, eh? They're looking really good.
Yeah, I know this Asian side had been keeping it under wraps for a little while, this uniform that had been coming.
Dragon.
Yep. And yeah, it does. It looks really sharp. So really cool to see them in kit this year. And a couple of jerseys, the quarter zip.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jerseys that the girls had embroidered as well look pretty sharp. I'm eyeing up a 2XL if there's one going.
Sure will.
We'll be able to find one.
Well, you're already honorary Indian, so you can become an honorary Asian
That's
as
right.
well.
I'll start collecting jerseys.
Yeah, mate.
Sweet. Just take a little bit of a breather here in the game. It's been pretty fast-paced to start.
It's been intense stuff. You know, Asians have had the majority of their circular entries, haven't they?
Yeah, probably 3 really good entries and a couple of shots. Fiji yet to really break into that circle, but plenty of hockey left here as a entry comes forward towards the 25-yard line. Good strong tackle there from Magoon, though she's found the floor. Yeah, great transfer of possession, looking for an option. And they'll take the free hit. Nice composure there, not forcing it. Just want a free hit, and I'll take the long corner. Bit of time at the back here for this Asian side. King working with Dolan Robson. Now through Ng. And it's a link up with another one of the guest players, Garby Smith, for the Asian side. She's certainly a handful going forward if she gets an opportunity. A late addition to the team. I saw they updated on Instagram yesterday.
Guest players.
Yeah. As we see the bench there, ready to come on and get into the action. And now back into this full press from the Asian side. Up high in it, but successful not yet. And Fiji team do really well under some pressure. Yeah, just to retain possession. Again, a lot of pressure being put on from the Asian side. Great receive there, and eyes up from Magoon. One will fall for Corringham.
Oh, nice trap, nice control there, Corringham.
And she's going to take on the former Blackstick and Julia King as well. Wins one and gets past her as well. Still going now. Dakota Corringham runs into Shane Garcia.
Nice easy out by Julia there. Just experience, eh? Cool head.
Some people just make life look easier than others, and Julia King, one of those for sure. She another one of those that travelled to Melbourne with the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Women in 2025.
Yeah, she was awesome, eh? Great. Awesome to have on tour, just that cool head, leadership reign.
Yeah, look, one of the premier players in New Zealand over the last probably 10 to 12 years. So, huge experience and expertise that she brings into a touring group. So, yeah, really cool to have Jules involved. And as we all know, one of the driving forces of getting this whole New Zealand Asian movement together as well. So,
yeah, between her and Jess Ellis, right?
And here come the Fiji Heritage team again. Dakota Corringham using that bit of skill. There's the entry, though it's defended this time. And now here is Garby Smith. She's going to get on a roll here.
Bit of gas there, eh?
Yeah, bit of gas and pretty physically dominant as well. She's pretty tall, pretty strong. So we saw her just bump off a couple of challenges on her way through there.
Where she play her hockey, Brad?
Yeah, she plays her hockey up in Northland at the moment at the Old Girls Club, and plays NHC for Northland.
Nice.
Spent a bit of her schooling time down here in Auckland. Her and her sister played a fair bit of hockey with Jess and Jules over the years, so it's probably the passport into the group this year. As we see here, Cass Bentham, great transfer into some space here for Fiji Heritage down the left channel.
Well, I think it helps, just as the Asian team build, they bring in a couple of guest players. Indians have done it in the past as well. Our ladies, you have the guest players to help you through a season or two, and then once you start building a bit of depth, you can start having, your full complement of Asian-based players.
Yeah,
that just helps, I think, and that's what this tournament's about.
Yeah, and I think both teams are probably sitting in that scenario a little bit. Like I mentioned, third year for the Asians and second year for Fiji Heritage. So it's just getting them, thanks to Local Gecko, on the big screen and getting people aware of what opportunities are out there for our heritage-based players in New Zealand, and then hoping to grow those numbers further and further.
Yeah, and if any young ones are watching now, just reach out. We'll come down to the turf, have a chat. We're here all weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Any Fijians, Asians, Indians, Pacifica, any that are in and around and want to be involved, get on down here. We're here right through till Monday. Not only good hockey, but some pretty good people as well. So come and be involved.
And come get some karagi chicken. Hey.
Yeah, don't get me too excited too early, yes. We've got 4 days of this, and I'm not sure my calorie budget will extend that far each day, but...
Oh, you're on calorie deficit at the moment, aren't you, brother?
Yeah, working on it. There's this Asian side now, deep in their own end. Fiji, time to put a bit of a squeeze press on. Again, some nice patience being shown out of these outside defenders. Yeah, that one, Aya Jong for the New Zealand Asian side. It's easy to get flustered when there's a striker running it, especially one like Divyanka, who's pretty aggressive.
She gets out low on the ball as well, Divyanka. So, like, her body positioning is always, on point. She's low to the ground.
Ball around the back here again for Fiji, now looking to go forward through Hohepa, who opts for the recycle, and over the sideline. Now for the Fijians, we're closing into the last 3 minutes here of this first quarter. No goals, but a couple of shots or scoring opportunities for the Asian team as perhaps we have one coming forward here now.
That's a nice drop out ball, eh?
Here is Garby Smith, gets the ball off the ground.
Oh, nicely read there.
Yeah. Here's one of those clean pair of heels there. Yes.
Yep. Good to see, right?
It's going to help this Asian team as the weekend grows on. And the entry there, nothing from it though, and Fiji break away. But end to end here over these last 60 seconds. It's a couple of turnovers and a couple of presses and.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, excellent. Shanae Phillips there in the middle of the field now for the Asian side. She's played all 3 years for the Dragons.
Yeah, she played a couple of years for Indians as well.
Yes, that's right. I think she might be one of the players who's played all tournaments. I think it started in the Indians, played a Barbarians year.
Yeah, no, she's been great. She just quietly goes about her business, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Yeah, such an underrated player, man. She's got a boatload of ability. Just probably sometimes lacking a touch of confidence, but none short there at the moment. Looking sharp, Shanae Phillips. From another pretty strong, proud hockey family in the north.
Yeah.
Her and her sister Courtney, avid players, coaches up in there, and then the niece Murphy Phillips, of course, who's been involved in these tournaments before as well. King looking perhaps for one final opportunity for this Asian side in the first quarter. Here is Julia King. Well cut out, well read there, Marika Magoon.
Not over yet.
No, Garby Smith has an entry. It's in the air, it's across the goal. And nothing on the end of it there. A little bit of excitement in the late exchanges of this first quarter. It's not like Monet Garcia there to shy away from the camera in the dugouts. She's usually first one up for team photos. Here comes her sister Shane Garcia with the shot.
Oh,
stuck between the pads. Yes. And the exit, well worked there, Cass Bentham. Another good save, quality save there by Neva Smith.
Yeah, it's good shot to get away as well. Nice quick reverse shot.
Yeah, you see there the players coming in for the first quarter oranges. Or Donburi bowls perhaps on that side of the dugout. You see the Asian Dragons, they'll be pretty pleased I think with their first quarter. Had the opportunities, had some shots at goal. Probably looked to the better of the two sides in their ball retention. Good first quarter for the Dragons.
Yeah, they just that calmness about the back. You know, I think with Julia in the middle there, just taking control of things, and just their outlets.
Yep.
You know, I think they're not scared to just be back and forth, and you see their triangles coming out of defence are working really well for them.
Yeah, and you know, you look at that team sheet, and last year they had Julia King and Belinda Smith at the back. This year it's Storm Dolan Robson. Again, pretty calm, experienced campaigners, played a lot of hockey and have played some hockey together. Like you said, the outlet's looking pretty comfortable for the Asian team. But this Fiji side, they've jumped on a couple of opportunities. We'll check out some of these highlights from the first quarter.
But I think when you do have a young team, Brad, you know, that calmness at the back, that just goes through the whole team.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You just you know what you're going to get out of that back group, so you can be a little more.
That's a nice shot, and just good save.
Yeah, it was Shane Garcia on the shot there for the Asian Dragons, and there's Coach Jess Ellis in one of those jerseys that we see there in the dugout. Jess, of course,
losing that feed, or was it our
coming back from hip surgery that she had late last year. Has been doing a fair bit of coaching. Coached in the New Zealand Masters tournament here a couple of months ago, and now out here with the Asian women and the men.
Yeah, she was coaching at the Māoris tournament as well.
Yes, yep.
Hoki Koe, I think you were down there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Doing a little bit. You were just mucking around on the sideline.
Oh, an hour or two a day or something like that, I think. As coaches do, we don't really do much. We just show up and wave the whiteboard around for 90 minutes and call it a day. As the teams come back out here now for the second quarter, it will be the Asian side through Sasha Holt, Garcia, and they've made it difficult there for the captain, I think.
Yeah, and Shane will have a laugh about it.
Yep. She'll have a laugh about things that aren't funny, Shane.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like one of those awesome players that's just smile on the face.
Yeah. Yeah, she became a tournament personality last year. A couple of post-match interview quotes that will stay stuck in the archives forever.
What is it? Winning, and I'm Asian, so yeah.
It's a double win, she reckons, and they're going for a double win here. Back-to-back is the plan for the Asian Dragons. Fortunately, though, as we saw over Melbourne, Shane and Queenie not on the same team here this year, so a little quieter until those two come together later in the weekend. And here come this Asian side. This time, I know Freehett's not going to go their way. And we're going right down to their back line this time, Fiji, to work it out. And successful press there from the Asian side.
Playing up a bit.
And still with the blowtorch on here, this Asian side, trying to find their way through.
Just that little loose pass out, but just couldn't find Asian stick, so Pia's in there just taking a bit of control. Oh, nice one by Nadia there.
Now this Fiji team, a bit of an attack to the edge of the circle, but cleaned up by Dolan Robson. And Sasha Holt can't get through Pia Hohepa.
Yeah, I think Pia gets down way too low to do anything like that.
Yeah.
You've got to get that ball up in the air, maybe just pop over that stick.
And nice go forward ball here for Nadia Magoon. She's looking, there's the entry.
Oh, nice.
It's a half a touch and scrambled over the baseline. Shuku Morimoto, another who's nice and vocal out on the pitch. Shuku, local legend here at Harbour. Again, plays some Masters hockey for Harbour. Came over to Melbourne as part of the Heritage side. And out here for the Asian Dragons. Interesting note, Shuku actually grew up as a high school basketball player. As we see,
she's got the height for it.
Yeah, opportunity here for the Dragons. Sasha Holt beats one, runs into some trouble there. And I think it was Tuhia Hohepa making the flat stick tackle.
Yeah, I think Neve was down there low, just nice smothered tackle and managed to clear out.
Another entry here. Holt's looking for a shot. She'll put it on the foot, and we'll have our first look at the set piece here from the Asian women. High fives there going to Sasha Holt. And as expected, up comes the composer, Julia King. She'll actually inject for their PC bracket. Looks like they'll bring some troops up. We'll figure out.
Is that Shane Trapping? No.
Yep, Shane Trapping.
Yep.
Storm Dolan Robson on the bracket. They've got one on the left, two on the right. And 2-2 split in goal for Fiji. Dolan Robson.
Oh, well cleared.
Yeah. Second chance across the goal from King. Not put away. I tell you what, Neva Smith probably could get an audition for the Asian team. There's a bit of a kung fu kick save on that one. Yes.
Yeah, she did well. It's one of those difficult ones that...
Such an awkward height. It was dipping in. Storm Dolan Robson topped it on the shot in.
I don't know if it's... didn't have much power on it, right?
No.
So it's one of those... She had a couple of wobbly saves, which have been good. You know, those...
Oh, look, they're saves that, again, I've seen many experienced goalkeepers miss.
Yeah.
Dil Patel's a shocker for those sorts of ones.
No comment.
No, I can't seem to get onto those, but no, really well saved. Yeah, the Kung Fu kick. Add that one to the Dragons mixtape, though. It's a Fiji Heritage goalkeeper. And Cass Bentham looking, can't break. Yes, we'll get it here. Right in front of the dugouts there, Dakota Corringham. She's been busy down this right flank. Right, the right midfielder though. Gets dispossessed this time.
Yeah, Sophie did well there. Just stayed on her.
Still here for the Dragons. They're on the baseline. And cleaned up by Hohepa. And she'll just try and work something out. They'll play smalls and out. A little bit more aggressive, the exit that time.
I think, yeah, look, we've got 4 or 5 Asians up here. If she can transfer into the back. Yeah, there you go.
King with the entry. It's a half trap and it's on the foot. One thing you notice about Neva Smith there in goal, she gets out of her goal quite aggressively on that 50-50 entry.
Yeah,
she moves well.
She's very active.
Yeah.
Saw that for the last 2 or 3 years when she was playing with Maharangi at high school there at tournaments and even with club, like our school games.
Yeah.
Comes out very quick. Awesome to watch, you know. And seems to cover the goal really well.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. Uncover some new gems here at tournament.
Yeah.
As we seem to do every year. And Cass Bentham again looking for options. Does have a long ball on her, and they'll take the free hit just around halfway for the raised ball, and brings Fiji into a bit of attack. Here's Magoon. Marika can't pull that one in, but the teammate does, and
she has my net hot on her tail. So
yeah, I think that's Ava Rose over that side. Ponce Kiriopa there for the Fiji team. And number 26 has previously played for Pacifica. And speaking of another young talent there, Naomi Welsh, number 10 for Fiji Heritage, out on the field now playing up the front. He's going to try and put a little bit of pressure on this back group now. Gone to a back 3 outlet with Julia King just popping up into that sort of DM role. There you can see her presenting just in the middle of the field.
They're comfy as the Asian team though. They're not panicking at all.
Yeah, and
lucky, just a mistrap onto the foot there.
Yeah, the Fiji press will work. And they'll walk their way forward here at the Asian side, set their outlet around the back. This time a little more space for them to operate in. But really trying to target those outside halves there. There was Naomi Welsh just putting some pressure on again. And it's going to fall here for the Asian side. Bit of traffic in that midfield. Still going, strong in one hand. And the entry
nice ball,
is
just not.
You couldn't quite get that last pass through though. Here's the turnover. Another entry in the air. We've seen that a few times. Just bobbling up off sticks on its way through.
Collecting a stick on the edge of the circle there, I think. Hohepa opts the right outlet.
And neither player really knew whose free hit that was there for a second. And they go back, bit of pressure there from Garby Smith. She got a little bit of it too.
A little touch.
And now forward comes Magoon. Lovely 3D. She's pretty physical as well. Every Pacifica or Fiji or Island player is going to claim they're related to Jonah. And, I think Marika just showing which part she was related there, the shoulders. Yeah. Here come the Asian side down to this left baseline. They've been here a couple of times already this game. Just trying to find a way through. Great stick skill. Pressure on here. And now King just touches through. What a pass. That's excellent hockey there. Didn't expect much less from Jules, but what vision just to see the touch on pass. And now the Asian Dragon have the entry. Nice. But defended well, nice and low again that time.
I think that's Stewart out there.
Yeah, Abby Stewart for Fiji Heritage team. There's some of the subs ready to come on for the Dragons, and again they can't break through this first layer of defence. Yeah, for Fiji they've been good at the back. The likes of Stewart, Cass Bentham, Pierre Hallhepper, and now they break out. As we just about count down into the last 5 minutes of this half here. Again, a special thank you to One Foundation and Hype Hockey, who are proudly bringing you this year's New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament. One Foundation, of course, been involved for the entire stretch of New Zealand Heritage Hockey, and Hype Hockey with Brett Lever helping bring this year's tournament together. So a huge thank you to both of those two main sponsors, and then of course to each of the contributing entities and their respective sponsors. As Garby Smith gets going, she's got Sasha Holt, who receives the ball well, and unfortunately her exuberance became her downfall there. Neva Smith probably just got in the mixer a bit early.
Yeah,
just caught her on the body. It was a nice receive from Sasha Holt. We'll see yeah, we won't quite see that on the replay, though. Will be Holt here to take the stroke. She earned it, she scores it. Sasha Holt, first goal of the weekend, goes the way of the Asian Dragons, and it's high fives all around there between Garcia and King. As through the penalty stroke, Sasha Holt gets the Asian team on the board. Yeah, we might be able to have another look at that one at halftime potentially, but like I said, it was a great breakout run from Garby Smith, who threw a pass into Sasha, who was relatively unmarked at the top of the circle, and a little 3D receive, beat the goalkeeper, and yeah, the body collision from there, I think, was the right call in the end.
Not much you can do about it,
no,
unfortunately.
No. Oh, and great fielding out there on the sideline. The photographer.
That's old John.
Yep. I reckon he could have helped us take down South Africa a few days ago. He's dropped a few catches that game. Well, not John. He's on the.
Yeah, he's one of our local guys from counties.
Yep.
Got a passion for photography, so you'll see him down at the counties hockey turf, or goes to Indians tournaments. There's at Murray's tournament.
Yep.
Follows it around.
Yep.
Here's a breakout. But, nice little stick.
Yep. So for those that are, perhaps watching some of these games, knowing that they've got their own games coming up, make sure you get your fresh fades, get your hair done, because the photographers are out. They're out in action, and you don't want to be that guy blurring your Instagram photo. Trust me, Adam Kailea, we've all seen it. As out come this Asian side, they're up 1-0 thanks to the penalty stroke, and now Fiji trying to apply a bit of pressure through Kumar.
Yeah.
Just overran it a little, got the ball caught behind her. And Sophie Murray with a nice turn and link up through. Shanae Phillips, a one-on-one contest here, great pass. Smith again, she'll turn it in. Found a little bit of traffic there. Still going though, the Dragons, and they'll win the PC. Little Northland connection through the middle there, Shanae Phillips and Garby Smith.
Yeah, it's good umpiring there, just let it play, you know, because nothing was, there was no feet or anything in it, just nice close contact.
You'll see this replay again. Dribbling with the ball out in front. This is a tight turn here. I thought she'd actually gone the wrong way, all things considered, but followed it up. Like you ask of all good strikers, stay in the hustle. And second penalty corner opportunity for the Asians. Looking for the slide rights there, but they found the foot of Sophie Murray in the middle of the circle. Really interesting, yes, I don't know if you picked it up there out of the defensive corner. 3 players on the goalkeeper's right side or closer to the injector, which you'd kind of, I guess, concerned that they're running across the line, vision line of the goalkeeper.
Running over the goalie, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's
a 2-2 split.
Yeah, 2-2 or even 3-1 the other side. So yeah, interesting. A little note there out of the bracket we just picked up. Didn't come to anything for the Dragons, but perhaps an opportunity to have a look at something for the coaching crew. Jess Ellis down there.
Maybe you just made every other coach aware of it as well, Brett. So.
Yeah, look, gave away all the secrets.
Yeah, so...
but only if you're watching the live stream here with New Zealand Heritage Hockey. So if you coaches or your teams want to get the insight, make sure you're watching, because we've got it all here.
Give me last minute of this first half, Brad.
Yeah, I think the Asian team would like to see the ball just stay up here for the 40 seconds. They've got the 1-0 lead, and they'll take the PC as well. Great bit of skill. It's Holt again there on the baseline. She's been dynamic for the Asian side. We'll see.
Julia's not on, so she's having a bit of a break. So.
Yeah, she's getting the extended half time.
Early oranges.
And let's see what they've got this time. Let's also have a look at what this Fiji side roll out with.
They changed up now. No?
Yeah. No, go back to 3 on that goalkeeper's right. Smith to inject. It's Messi at the top.
Oh.
Couple of hands up, question asked, unsure what the...
hit a foot.
And they're going to say foot, Asian foot, just on the in and around the edge. Look, to be fair, it wasn't the prettiest of corners anyway.
I think she might have picked something up there, but the umpire's a lot closer to the action than we are.
Yep,
so.
Absolutely. 1-0 here in this first up game, the first game of the year of Heritage Hockey 2026, and it is the Asian Dragons getting their campaign underway as the defending champs here, 1-0 over Fiji Heritage. There's a look at those new uniforms, the Dragon, of course, on the side, and the white to pink, white to red singlets for the Asian side, and
I just think Shane should just get the tattoo of a dragon. Better.
Get the Mike Tyson.
It's a dragon on the side of her cheek.
Yep.
We'll mention that to her after the game.
Yep. And if you're in and around the area, if you're near North Harbour or Auckland for the long weekend, make sure you get on down here. There's going to be some good hockey all weekend as we see some of the highlights here from that first half. There's Holt. You'll see her a couple of times in this segment. There's the Kung Fu kick.
Nice kick.
And cross goal there, not put away. A lot of Asian attack here in this first half. This is the stroke.
Yeah, I think just probably, I don't know, it just looked like she tried to slide, but maybe got stuck there.
Yeah.
Just lost her footing. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Like I said, Sasha Holt did really well just to get the ball moving away from the goalkeeper as well. Here's another penalty corner or two.
PCs at the end there.
That one picked up the foot. And late in the quarter, this final PC here, like I said, a little untidy. That's enough for the quarter, and as we probably would expect, there's it's favouring the New Zealand Asian women. The circle entry's big one there, 11-1 on the split, and of course the penalty stroke awarded and converted there by Sasha Holt is the separator. And we'll have a look there at the half-time. Well, it is oranges for the Fijians and some snakes by the looks. And a lot of dots on the whiteboard for Coach Paul Magoon. It's a polka dot party. It looks almost like 16 on 16. Paul, it's not footy season yet. Paul, there's a few extra dots on the whiteboard there. We'll see you guys shortly for the second half. Make sure you come back and join us. All right, welcome back everybody here to the National Hockey Centre here at North Harbour, New Zealand Heritage Hockey 2026, game one of the day. It's New Zealand Asian Dragons, Fiji Heritage. We've just had half time and the Asian Dragons up 1-0, going left to right on your screen now in the white and red singlets. Nice. Great ball, Garby Smith here. Can't get past Marika Magoon.
She did well there.
Yeah. Juggled her way out. Did Reeks.
Yeah. Offering her made a bit of a smile there.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, no stranger to the turfs down here. Plays her club hockey here out of ABC.
Just asking too much of their half there to get back.
Again, we saw this a fair bit in that first half. The Asian Dragons side very relentless in their attacking possessions. And they'll win a free hit and try to take it quickly. You got to let that stuff play on, I reckon. Yes, yep. You want to play some fast hockey, get things going. Sinead Phillips now looking. There's Shane Garcia.
Oh,
great tackle. Yeah, Nadia Magoon. And can't get past King. Jules threads one. What a pass, still going here, bit of skill. They'll take the free hit there.
And here she comes. Oh, great defence there. Nice. Didn't try to overplay it, just nice.
Yeah, good solid block tackle there, Aotearoa.
Just looking for the sideline. Sideline's your friend when you're in defence, right?
Now this Asian side just trying to work some small games. They'll take another long corner. That time off the stick of the Fijian defender.
See Julia pushed up a little bit here.
Yeah.
That next line.
Yeah, like I said, they did this a bit. They just outlet with this back three and play 2 DMs here. Shane and Jules at the moment. As now they get a bit of go forward through the midfield. Still going here. Circle entry, it's in. And it's just wide. I like the early shot there as soon as the ball crossed the line.
Yeah, that's one for young attackers, just as a defender. As soon as they hit that line,
yeah,
you know, as soon as you hit the line, just have a strike, you know, because it doesn't give anyone a chance to set up.
King with a bit of time now. The entry can't go through. Hohepa. Yeah, I think you're right, Es. I like to tell strikers, don't let great get in the way of good. You know, if you've got a shot opportunity, if you've got something, get it going.
Yeah, yeah.
And
shots on goal.
Force the save, force the rebound. There's rather unconvincing exit there from Fiji, but that poke tackle will do enough to recover, and Sinead Phillips can't affect that tackle on the exit. I'll tell you one coaching point. I know I've already given out a few of them to the coaches, but I probably wouldn't try and dribble and take Julia King on one-on-one. There's my coaching nugget for the day.
Okay.
There's a few people have already found out.
Yeah.
See a little back and forth in the middle of the field there. Here come the Fijian side. It's Dakota Corringham. Again, I mentioned her in the earlier part of the game. It's for a fair bit of work and nice transfer of side here. And pass from Sinead Phillips. Yeah, really good. Trying to pick up the overlap here is Smith. Straight onto the foot.
Unlucky there, just caught the foot.
It was a nice little delayed overlap pass from Sinead Phillips. It looked like she almost got tangled up and then...
Yeah, it's just like a dummy, right?
Yeah.
Just sold the dummy and did well.
Released
it. Get it through.
And just as they ended the last quarter, the Asian Dragons hot on attack. Another PC coming. So we see this one. It was just brute force there from Garby Smith. And then unfortunately, the defender just didn't quite take the extra step to get outside. This time we'll see Julia King on the bracket. See,
I think, maybe $20 on that reverse.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Here is King.
Oh,
no, goes a little more conventional. It's untidy. It's a stick save. And I think they're going to come back for.
It's going to look at me up here and ask us for a replay.
I think it's another penalty goal. Yeah, there was I think there was a first stick save from a defender that just kind of got up in everybody's area. We'll see it here on this replay. A little right layoff. And that one, yeah, actually hit her on the head.
A lot of space there.
This time down Route 1 and Hohepa with a little chip shot.
Safely out.
Yeah. Still coming here, King, and the 3D gets away from her a little bit. Winding back the clock there a little. Julia.
So is that Hohepa at the back here?
Yeah, two here, Hohepa.
Okay.
The older. And then Pia up in the middle of the field for the Fiji team. Couple of, like I said, guest players. And now Fiji just showing their ability to hold the ball at the back. Here's Abby Stewart. but it's won and dumped there. Tamsin Rose made the tackle. Here's King now on the ball. Wins it, gets it going, eyes up. And Holt wins it. Turn and burn here from the Dragons in on the reverse. Gets through one. Sasha Holt again up there for this Asian side. It seems like she's been in the mix of everything.
Well, here we go. A bit of space up wide if we can open it up.
Another little aerial action in the circle edge. Oh, and it's going to be one of the more unconventional ones you're going to see. Yes. Little mix up there between goalkeeper and last defender. We're going to have to check the replay to even see what's done and who's done here. So it's Monty's gone a little under the feet.
Oh, yeah.
Monty, you're
on the score sheet, mate.
Yeah, the old reverse between the legs number. It's fooled everybody on the way through. So you just saw the defender went for a bit of a swipe at it. Goalkeeper thought she had it covered and then rolled in the back of the goal. So 2-0 here. The Asians extend.
Let's see, that's the thing. Lesson. Any strikers, just get a shot on goal.
Yep.
Doesn't matter how hard.
That's the classic example of don't let great get in the way of good. And I'm not even sold it was good, but it's in the goal, so it doesn't matter. Moni there opens her account for the weekend. I'm going to give a shout out to Manette. She's been doing all the graphics and the posts and things for the New Zealand Asian side. It's looking pretty sharp on the Instagram, so make sure you jump on and follow them. NZHH Hockey on Instagram. She's been doing a bit of work in that space. Looks pretty sharp. I think had a bit to do with the uniforms and things as well. So very, very cool when the players get in behind it and get involved. And
yeah, she's always a friendly face when you go through domestic security checks.
yeah, that's right.
She's always there to make sure you're not taking anything silly on the plane. So yeah.
And another one of those players that travelled to Melbourne with the New Zealand Heritage team the back end of last year. And up the line. Oh, great receive. Here comes Sophie Murray.
That's a nice one. Ooh. Yeah, just lost control there.
Yeah, got a little bit far away from her. And when you're taking on somebody like Marika Magoon, who defensively she's tough, man. She's built low to the ground, defends really well.
Strongest.
Yeah. Like I said, might be Jonah's niece on the shoulders side. Yeah, she is. Reeks. And that time, couldn't get through. Monty that time. And the touch pass finds Smith. Still going. Garby Smith. There's the shot. And it's a $20 move with a 10-cent finish there for Garby Smith. Looked flash until it didn't. Unfortunate though, she's going to get onto the end of one of those, and it's going to be on the highlights reel, but not that one. Hohepa searching her way through, wins a free hit. Cool customer. She also part of some of the junior heritage stuff in recent years as well. Yes.
Yes.
I think a
Tri series down in Hamilton there.
Yep.
Oh, quad. I think quad try. Yeah, Tri series down in Hamilton.
If you're just joining us, we are midway through the third quarter here. First game of the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament 2026. It's a women's game between the New Zealand Asians and FIJI Heritage.
First overhead of the match too. So.
Yeah, good one. Good one as well. As, Fiji can't get past. There's my coaching nugget for the day. And the ball to Garby Smith. Is it this one she's going to make them pay on? Weighed up the reverse, but it just got away on her a little bit. Great save from Neva Smith. And Holt can't get through with that one.
That's a nice out.
Yeah. And good composure showing there. And happy to go around the back. Here is King. Excellent distribution skills, Julia King. But there's Dakota Corringham again there on her favoured right side of the field. Linking up with Pia Hohepa looking for a pass, just loses the handle. Dolan Robson links up there with Garcia in the middle of the field. And she just wins a free hit, gets going.
Get away with that one.
Yeah, they'll come forward here. Nadia Magoon looks to bash one through. It's not going to get through Dolan Robson. Another strong challenge. Shane just did a couple of starfish there.
Yeah, I think she's just a bit of a drama queen.
Yeah.
Watching too much K-drama.
Well defended there by the Asian side.
Yeah, just Fiji finding it tough to get through that last layer there, aren't they,
Yeah.
Brad? Just
Yeah, and it's one of the best in the comp, that Asian defensive group. Here comes Garby Smith again. Couldn't link the pass that time.
just Stewart just can't find a play there, but it has worked out well for them.
Things have just started to open up this last sort of 90 seconds, 2 minutes here. I think teams, the lungs getting a little heavy here.
Yeah, it's pretty warm out there.
It is. It's a beautiful Easter Friday morning here.
Yeah, it's nice and air conditioned up here. looks like hard work what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
That's why we get paid the big bucks to sit up here, mate.
Yeah, all three of them. As you can see, yeah, both teams really just taking some breaths on this free hit.
And stuff here.
It has. There's been a lot happening.
Doesn't look like Shanae's even broken this week. Look at her. She's one of those players that just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Gas tank for days.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a great receive. Oh.
And a touch through. Won't fall this time.
Got Stewart there to tie you up.
Nice one-time pass now, a bit of space on that right side. Here comes Hohepa. Just trying to delay things a little bit to bring some more players forward. Here comes...
She was waiting for her sister to keep running through straight for that reverse pass. Yeah.
Cass Bentham there, just got that one a little bit wrong on the reverse stick entry. Julia King will stand over it. Just having a look in these, just inside the last 2 minutes here of the third. They're up 2-0, the Asian Dragons. And here is Phillips. Oh, yeah, really cool. Like you said, it just makes it look easy all the time when others don't.
Yeah, that dump pass is working well for them, mate. Just running off their shoulder and just dumping it under. It's unlucky mistrap there. Opportunity
here. She got an advantage. Still going here. It's the Flying Fijians.
Oh, unlucky.
And it's found the foot. Nice little clean up there from Bella Holt. She's been, as we see the Fijian dugout, all smiles, all laughs there after that little goal scoring opportunity. I'm sure it would have been bigger smiles had it gone in the back of the goal.
Might be a free hit there the other way and a green card.
Oh, get off it. It's all right. Let him play. Let him play, coach. It's all right. Rock, paper, scissors and keep it moving. It's all good. Give it a shoulder-to-shoulder hockey. And Fiji, they'll take the free hit. And a bit of space on this left if they can find it. There it is.
Stewart hard in. Oh, yeah, just...
I'm not sure if she really looked up after receiving that ball. Yeah, Divyanka had made a really nice lead out onto the baseline and probably didn't need to force it through the defender there that time. But again, easy from up here, yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're the best players up here.
And for those wondering, we've obviously got a full slate of games coming up here for day one. Next up will be the Punjab Heritage men taking on Fiji Heritage in the midday game. First look at the men's comp on Turf 1. Over on Turf 2, actually, the other men's game's just kicked off.
Just started, yeah.
Yeah. Pacific All-Stars taking on the New Zealand Indian men. New Zealand Indian men, of course, the defending champs. They start their campaign on Turf 2. Meanwhile, the Asian Dragons out here, they've started theirs strong, 2-0 up in this third quarter. We'll see some of the highlights from that. Yeah, a couple of little exchanges in there. Here's the goal. It's yeah, look, it's not going to make top 10 on ESPN tonight. It's not, unfortunately. But like I said, got something going goalward, and you you make the rest of it. As we see, that's some of the Fiji. This is the late Fijian attack. That was very nearly there. Naomi Welsh in front of goal. There's Paul again. Less dots on the board this time. I like it.
Yeah, I see the carver bowl with snakes passing around.
Yeah, that's right.
I love Fiji Heritage.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. There's Paul just willing instructions for the Fiji girls. Oh, they know if they're going to get on the board here, they've got to go, and they've got to go now. You can't wait till tomorrow. These short format tournaments mean you drop a game in this pool of 4. Makes life pretty difficult going forward. So
yeah, they've got the strike power there to get one on the board early. You know, we've seen it before. Got some game bakers in there. Nadia, you know, obviously can.
Yeah, she's
create anything.
She's probably looked the most likely going forward. You know, they've got the likes of Pia in the middle and Marika at the back, but they're going to need a bit of juice going forward. Love to see a bit more of Divyanka on the ball as well for the Fiji team.
Game, right?
She has been.
Just on the wing there.
And granted, you know, haven't had as many opportunities as the Asian side, but sometimes you're
got to make them.
Yeah. Be interesting to see how the Asian team get through this fourth quarter. You know, they've got a handy lead on the scoreboard. Though, you know, I know Coach Jess Ellis pretty well. Not one to park the bus by any stretch, but they will want to conserve some legs with all things.
Yeah, these short
going
formats,
forward,
like you say, you know, but that's not unlucky there.
And here is Garcia, throws a little up and under. That one's going to be cut out by Bentham, who keeps it in field. Just here is Kumar.
Oh, what a ball.
And it's picked out well there by Storm Dolan Robson. Just a couple of mistakes creeping into this Asian outlet. They've been near on perfect on the outlet thus far, but maybe a couple of opportunities here for this Fiji team. And here is Divyanka going again. Wins a free hit, gets it going. Like that quick play.
Just lost her footing there.
Yeah. And it's actually, it was a good challenge. I think it's just a trip more than anything.
Yeah, and
yeah, they'll take the long corner.
It's lifted up off the turf, little Divyanka.
Yeah.
It's probably probably their best opportunity for the Fijians. Just
yeah, I'd love to see them just build a little bit of pressure. I know that they said they've got to go now, but there's still 15 minutes here. They just want to put some pressure on and
just be patient with it, right?
Yeah, win a PC, maybe force a couple of saves. Like I said, you build your own luck from there. Here come the Fijians.
Oh, wow. They're lucky not to get through, so... Yeah, just be a bit more patient there, maybe.
Yeah, it's fairly typical of these first day of tournaments. You know, a lot of these players will have maybe come in this morning, maybe come in yesterday. Haven't had a lot of time together, so those last little connections will take a little while to mature. As Fiji now trying to put a bit more of a press on. I like this. It's Pia Hohepa looking.
Nice bit of skill there.
And it's almost like the coaching staff heard us. Yes, we've seen more of Divi in this last 3 minutes than we have in the game.
See young Ria Prasad there on the wing for the Fijians.
Yep.
Just number 5, she's year 13 out at, I think her dad was saying out at Botany there. So
right.
He's pretty proud to see her play for Fiji. First little debut for her, so that's
very
awesome
cool
to see. Yeah.
And we'll get the full intros, you know, a little bit later. But I think a few for your NZI ladies as well, taking the step up this weekend to the women's team. So yeah, we'll get to see them in action in the 2 o'clock game. But out here, yeah, a couple of new faces across both sides as the Asian team. It's a 3-on-1 here if they can get the ball back. Oh, and the mishit beats them through the middle of the field.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well read by Izzo there.
And Shanae just...
Yeah. The workhorse.
Yeah.
The workhorse, Shanae.
Wasn't pretty, but... Oh, that's a nice bit of skill there. Unlucky, just... She did enough there, Rhea, just to pass the ball back to the support player coming through, so winning a long corner.
Yeah, again, that's probably the best period here for the Fijian team. They've had a few free hits up here. A couple of opportunities.
Oh, wow.
Now the entry and the shot. It's messy, but Messi works. It's right there for them. It's got to be. Oh, no. It was.
Shuku did well to get down there for that save.
Yeah, I think she'll be more impressed about getting back up again. Shuku.
I was going to say
No, she loves it. She loves it.
Yeah.
But I like this intent from the Fiji team. They're not just going to sit down without a fight here.
They're trying a few things there.
Yep. That's all you can ask for as a coach. Bit of break down this left. She's got it still there. The Fiji team, here comes Divyanka. Didn't read the playbook. No. Didn't read the memo.
Someone forgot to tell her
yeah.
Julia was back there, but... As you'd expect, Shane having a laugh about the rubbish pass she gave.
Wow,
so.
Look, Shane, like I said, Shane will laugh about almost anything. Shane, I'm sure we'll hear from her sometime over the weekend. We'll have to get down and catch up with the crew. There's Fiji breaking out here. Little half trap now here. Come Fiji, there's that speed.
Oh,
yeah, love it.
How's that?
And it's in front of goal.
Peppering the goal there, the girls. That was a great run by her down the baseline.
It was, and it's another opportunity gone begging here for the Fiji team. That time, I think there's Victoria Bunce there. So we see all smiles from Kata Elliott in the dugout. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's getting the pads on anytime soon.
Nah, she was having trouble running away from the sprinkler at, in the warm-up.
I think she has that at the best of times. Ket, and a little turnover in the midfield here for Fiji. Can they find one here? 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Not through Sophie Murray, they won't. And here come the Asian Dragons there. Little.
It's a nice little.
Yeah, and the free hit too. Firm whistle, I'm not entirely sure what for. I think he just breathed out a little bit too many times. There, Dion Hook, we still don't know exactly what the firm breath was. And
TMO forgot to count how many players on the field, maybe?
Yeah,
count
yeah,
past
just, we'll try and figure out what the...
the blue card.
Oh. It's like...
No? Has anyone used the blue card yet?
All I'm going to say, yes, is there's 3 people that look more confused than us, and it's everybody on the sideline.
Yes, so Fiji have 10.
Yeah, so for those... I tell you what, it's a little bit like...
Power play.
Yeah,
But
a little. We have to get get our heads around the rules and bits and pieces and how it all works again this year. I'd actually hoped somebody had left those blue cards at home, but such is life. If Fiji have 10, well, it's just going to make things a little more difficult for them. And for those unaware, there was a blue card introduced last year's tournament where you get to force the other team to remove a player from the field for 5 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Essentially a 5-minute power play, but
pretty much what would happen is every team would then just go and use it the opposite way and just play 10 on 10 for 5 minutes. So
they introduce that you can't use it at the same time.
Right. So I suppose someone will do it at 10 minutes to go and the other will do it at 5 minutes to go, and we'll...
Well, see, this is an interesting one because there's 9 minutes to go, and obviously the team that uses it second has only got 4 minutes with 5 players.
Yeah.
With 10 players, so interesting. Maybe there should be a block out of, oh, okay.
Surely a king.
Miss King.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe there should be a block out for that card for the last 10. You can't use it. You know, either team can't use it.
It expires or something like that would... again, we'll find out the intricacies. We'll talk to some people about it and bring that to you. The more we learn, the more you all learn at home too. Thank you, though, for those that are joining us already. Game 1 of the weekend. Of course, we'll have 16 of the 20 total games will be coming to you live and free, thanks to the Alex and the crew here at LGP. And now Asian try and break their way forward. And again, another crew that have been here all 6 years, Local Gecko. Yes, bringing you the live action from all of the heritage tournaments.
Yeah, we've seen the team grow.
Yeah,
like in numbers and.
Yeah, and the product delivered as well gets it's pretty sharp, and
yeah, like Alex didn't even shave 6 years ago, and now he's got a full beard. He looks really good.
Yeah, yeah. He hasn't been asked for ID for a minute.
No.
So this Asian side, again, just happy to keep the ball. I think if you know, Fiji are down a player, probably for another minute and a half, 2 minutes, give or take. They'll keep the ball and just make life really difficult for this Fiji team.
But I think over the 6 years, I think you've seen both things grow. Like you've seen the tournament grow, obviously, but just our product and what our GP has done, you know, just with what they're producing now.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, those that don't think or aren't aware that content and media and the social world rules things these days, you've been left behind, because if you're not being seen, you're not being heard. And if you're not being heard, well, you're missing the point. So, yeah, it's been huge to be able to wrap around some media support for the Heritage tournament and the product. As we see now, Marika Magoon a little higher up the field. She'll roll Divyanka Kumar onto one down this left side for Fiji. And Magoon again with it. She'll try and find a way in. I don't want to buy into the cliches, yes, but this defensive unit for the Asian team, similar to a pretty formidable wall somewhere up in the northern regions.
Yeah, and Shiku's at the back.
Yeah. There's Garcia now, trying to work her way out for the Asian side. I'd say that I haven't got a shot of the sideline, but I'd say that blue card is either there or thereabouts to be finished. Oh, lovely work, Cass Bentham taking on Sasha Holt twice. Can't get past Gabi Smith though, and this is danger signs if you're a FIJI Heritage supporter. Gabi Smith, one to beat.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, and out comes the flying goalkeeper there, Neva Smith.
Did well just to tidy that up nice and quick.
And as much as, like I said earlier in the game when she gave away that stroke and we thought she was a little bit too excited, she had to do it that time, because if she'd sat back there,
yeah,
I think she was a sitting duck.
Yeah,
and
blue card for
now we'll
Asia
have
now.
the reversal of the blue card.
Yeah, but see, it's only 3 minutes for the Fiji team to make a difference.
Yeah.
So we'll take that back to the powers that be.
Yeah.
Sort of think.
And so now I dare say you will see this Asian side just condense the field and keep the ball for as much of this period as they can. Fiji, well, they've got just under 3 minutes to score 2 times to take any points out of this one. And a goal a minute to take home the full points.
Goal a minute. Oh. It's been done before.
It's been done before. Kumar wins the free hit, gets it going quickly. That time thinks better of trying to dribble through Jules. And now going.
Players on the post.
Nadia thought she'd done enough to win. She's signalling long corner there. It's
that's what does inside the circle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And round the back go Fiji. Weaving through, taken quickly. And a good spot tackle there from King. It's now a goal every 30 seconds for the full points.
Yeah, it's
and I think
not stopping the clock.
No, that's right. And I think the bridge is probably crossed.
Yeah.
That one's deflected through by Sophie Murray. And the Asian Dragons, yes, they'll get themselves on the board here.
The 4 points, right?
Yeah, game 1 on the title defence. What a way to start. King, she'll bat it to the other end of the field. A minute to go here.
Yeah, King knows what to do. She's played before.
Yeah,
so.
Once or twice, I think, Jules. So, yeah, we'll count down the final minute here. And, yeah, at the end of this game, we'll look through some of the highlights of the game, and then I'll head down and we'll catch up with some of the players from this one. Looking forward to seeing some of the players down on the field.
We'll work it out.
Magoon still working, and they've got the penalty corner. This could be their opportunity to get one. There's nothing Nothing worse than battling away, and getting no reward for it. So they've got some reward here through the penalty corner. Let's see if they can turn it into a goal.
Well, I think it's still good for the coaching staff. We talked about it last year as well. Like even if you finish on a PC or a goal with just, you know, players know we can score goals, we can get a PC. So
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this fourth quarter's been their best. This Fijian team, they've
worked hard.
Yep. And you want to take these last 15 minutes or 17 minutes into tomorrow's game. So it's fully loaded. Everyone's up.
Yep.
Bentham is wide. It's hit hard, but it's hit wide. And yes, I'm going to go down and catch up with some of these players. We'll see you shortly.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Brad. So enjoy the highlights and actions from this game before we head down to the turf with Brad. You'll hear from some of the players in the dugout, and we look forward to you all tuning in again. We have at 12 o'clock, we've got Punjab Heritage versus Fiji Heritage men's. So enjoy the rest of your morning, everybody. Happy Easter, and thank you for tuning in.
Hey guys, I'm down here on the turf with Fiji Heritage captain Divi. Tough first game for you guys. I thought your fourth quarter was excellent. How do you sum up that performance for your group?
Incredible. I'm really happy to have the girls because at the moment we didn't have much coming in from Fiji, many girls. So just those that have put our hands up from the NZHH Fiji Heritage, we're very proud of them. And yeah, that was our first game, and we're glad that towards the end it was working out for us. So hopefully towards the, looking forward to the other matches, it does work out well as well.
We saw your coach Paul Magoon with a whiteboard at three-quarter time, which had about 32 different dots on it. way too many for what I'm sure was a hockey game. What was he telling you guys in those third and fourth quarters?
That's the secret. Well, yeah, probably I think it's for the coach as well, like a lot of job bringing in the girls in from different parts of the Auckland and also from back at home. So yeah, probably because it's our first game and just trying to see what works out best for us. So yeah.
And what are the keys for you guys tomorrow? Tomorrow's game, what are the things you want to get right, the things you need to make sure you perform for tomorrow's game?
We just want to make sure those passes work first, the connection, the comms, like I said about the names before this, we were joking, probably learning names, but yeah, we're getting there. Apart from them, just having fun, because like, come on, it's heritage once a year, so yeah, just for the girls to have fun together playing, yeah.
Awesome to have you back here again. Good luck for tomorrow, and enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And she's gone for a run. Jeez, poor timing out of the Asian captain. Let's actually come in, we'll run over to her. Not like an Asian to be late, but I'm down here with the New Zealand Asian captain, Izzo, defending champs, back out here, good 2-0 win, sum that one up for your team.
It was just a great first game, I think. So nice to be back at this tournament. We've got lots of newbies, like I'm sure the other team, but it was just so nice to be back. Beautiful day as well.
And how cool is it? You guys' third year in the tournament. You finally got some uniforms.
For the tournament this year is the New Zealand Asian women taking. Our first game up for the day and for the tournament this year is the New Zealand Asian women taking on the Fiji Heritage women. Of course, the New Zealand Asians are defending champs here, winning the final last year.
Local